dear students, welcome back to English class. Today in this class I am going to teach you a grammar portion, clauses. What is a clause? In 9th and 8th standard you have learned what is a clause. Clause is a group of words in a sentence which has a subject and a predicate. What is a clause? Clause means it is a group of words. It is a group of words which has a subject and predicate. Subject and predicate, and it is giving a meaning. It is giving a meaning. Clear, students? It is a group of words in a sentence which has subject and predicate. Then you will get to find out what is subject and predicate. Okay. So in a sentence we can see this subject and predicate. Okay. Sentence can be divided as like this: subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. What is subject? For example, the child is playing with a dog. Okay. Child is playing with a dog. Okay. In this sentence, the child is the subject. Okay. The remaining part of the sentence is known as predicate. Okay. So now we will get what is a sentence. In a sentence, what will be there? In a clause, what will be there? There will be a subject and predicate. So like that, in this clause, it will be like this. Okay, this is a clause. Okay, this is a clause. It's a part of a sentence. And child is playing with a dog. Here, subject and predicate is there. Okay, students. And here we can go once again to the clause. Okay. Clause. What is a clause? Okay, different types of clauses we can see, and the classification of clauses we can do. First classification we can see like this: main clause and subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Okay, so clauses we can classify into main clause and subordinate clause. Okay, what is main clause? Main clause is also known as independent clause. Main clause is also known as independent clause. That means it gives a complete meaning. Okay. This clause is giving a complete meaning. Clear, students? Okay. So here subordinate, that means this complete meaning means it can stand independently. It can stand independently. That's the meaning of independently. Okay. That's the meaning of main clause. Okay. So a clause can be divided into two. In a sentence we can see, okay, in a sentence there will we have seen what is a clause. Clause is a group of words in a sentence which has a subject and predicate and it is giving a meaning. Okay, so it can be divided as to main clause and subordinate clause. Main clause means it is also known as independent clause. It is giving a complete meaning and it is independent. It can stand independently. Subordinate clause means it is also known as dependent clause. It is not giving a complete meaning and it is dependent on this. When it is getting meaning, it will get a meaning when it depends upon this main clause. Clear, students? Okay, when I am writing examples, it will be little more clear for you. I will give you one example. Okay, so you can understand now what is main clause and what is subordinate clause. Okay, students? Okay, yes. Here, the policeman example. Okay, the policeman blew the whistle. Blew the whistle and the car stopped. The car stopped. The policeman blew the whistle and the car stopped. Okay, in this sentence, this is a sentence. Okay, only one sentence. Here you can see two clauses. Okay, which one is the first clause? The policeman blew the whistle. What did I tell you? What is a clause? A clause has a subject and a predicate. Okay, here you see the policeman is the subject. Who is doing the action? The policeman. Okay, so policeman is the subject. Blew the whistle, that is the predicate. Okay, so here we can divide this subject and predicate. So this is a clause. Okay, here the car stopped. Okay, here also we can see another clause. Okay, and these two clauses are combined by and. But here you see the policeman blew the whistle. That is a complete meaning. When we are who blew the whistle? The policeman blew the whistle. Okay, what the policeman had done? He had blown the whistle. So we can get a complete meaning. This is a main clause. This is a main clause. The car stopped. That also we are getting a complete meaning. That's why it's also a main clause. Okay, when we are getting a complete meaning, we can tell it is a main clause. So in a sentence itself, we are getting 2 or 3 main clauses. Clear, students? Another example I will write. It will be little more clear for you. The car stopped. The car stopped when the policeman blew the whistle. Blew the whistle. Okay. Here you see. Here also we can see these two clauses. The same example we have written here. The car stopped. Complete meaning we are getting. Okay. So we can tell it is a main clause. No need to depend upon other parts of that sentence. Okay. Next part you see, when the policeman blew the whistle. When the policeman blew the whistle. So here, when we are taking, when the policeman blew the whistle, something want to complete, right? Okay, that meaning is not a complete one. So this clause is known as subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Clear, students? So for example, for examination, a question may come like this. You have to identify what is subordinate clause or main clause. which clause it is. Okay students, hope you got this. What is main clause and subordinating clause. Okay, now we are going to the further classification of the subordinated clauses. Okay, so in a sentence, subordinated clauses will be there. That the subordinated clauses can be divided as first noun clause, second adjective clause, third one adverb clause. So in parts of speech already you have learned what is noun, what is adjective, what is adverb. Okay, so once again we can revise what is a noun. Noun is the name of a person or place, okay, thing. Or adjective means it is qualifying or modifying a noun or pronoun. Adverb means it is qualifying or modifying the verb or adjective or adverb. Okay, so noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause, they are used doing the same function of this noun. Okay, noun clause is doing the same function of noun and adjective clause is doing the same function of adjective. Adverb clause is doing the same function of adverb. Okay, it will be little more clear when I am writing these examples. Okay students, so first we will go to noun clause. So first we are going to the noun clause. Okay, what is a noun clause? Noun clause always plays the role of a noun. It is a dependent clause. It is playing the role of a noun. Okay, clear students? Okay, noun clause is playing the role of a noun. Okay, maybe it is a subject or object or complement. Okay, it will be like that. Okay, and this noun clause always is the answer of the question. It is the answer of the question. What? Now you are getting little confusion, no? I'll explain to you. Okay, for example, I remarked that it was a fine day. It was a fine day. It was a fine day. See here students, this is one sentence. In this sentence, you can see a subordinated clause that it was a fine day. Okay, so for SSLC examination, this part will be underlined like this. You should be able to identify what type of clause it is. How can we find out? What did I tell you? It will be doing the role of a noun, or this subordinate clause is the answer of the question what? This subordinate clause will be the answer. Okay, so question where we should ask, here we should ask question. Then only answer we will get. Clear? So I am going to ask one question here. What's the sentence? I remarked that it was a fine day. How can I ask question? What did your remark? What was your remark? What did you remark? What did you remark? I remarked that it was a fine day. Clear? So, noun clause is the answer of the question what? So, where should we ask the question? We should ask the question to the main clause. Then if you are getting the answer here, it will be the noun clause. Clear? Okay. Then when we are doing the exercises, it will be little more clear for you. Okay, one more example. Tell him qualifying the noun. And one more point, always an adjective clause is the answer for who, whom, which and whose, etc. Okay, adjective clause is the answer of the question. Which question's answer? Answer of the question who, when, who, whom, which and whose. Okay, so for noun clause we have told it's the answer of the question what. Here this and the answer for who, whom, which and where. Okay, not whose. Okay. For example, Raju brought the books that you ordered. Okay, the books that you ordered. That you ordered is the subordinate clause. Raju brought the books. Okay, who brought the books? Raju brought. That you ordered. Okay, so it actually this part is qualifying or modifying the noun book. Okay, Raju brought the books that you ordered. It is qualifying the word books. In other way we can say it is the answer of who, whom, which and whose. Okay. So how can we ask this question? Raju brought the books that you ordered. That you ordered should be the answer. So how can we? Which books Raju brought? Okay. Which books Raju brought? Raju brought the books that you ordered. Clear, students? So, in two ways we can identify. If it is modifying the noun, it will be the adjective clause. Or it will be the answer for this question who, whom, which and whose. Okay, clear? This is the adjective clause. So, now we are going to see the last clause, that is adverb clause. What is adverb? Adverb is modifying the verb or adjective or adverb. Okay, it will be modifying. So we are going to see next one is adjective clause. What is, sorry, not adjective clause, adverb clause. Adverb clause. Adverb clause. So what is adverb? Adverb means it is modified. It is also a dependent clause. It is playing the role of adverb and it is modifying verb, adjective or adverb. Okay. Yes. Or it is the answer for, it is the answer of the questions. It is the answer of the questions when, why. It is asking reason when, why, where, or to what extent. Okay. So, if these clauses are the answer for these questions when, why, where, or to what extent, then it will be an adverb clause. Okay, I am write one example here. I enjoy summer. I enjoy summer because I have so much time. Because I have so much time. Okay. Because I have so much time, it's a subject and predicate, and we have seen what is the subject and what is the predicate. Okay. Then we have seen clauses can be divided as to main clauses and the subordinate clause. Main clause is giving a complete thought or complete meaning. It is independent. Subordinate clause means it is not giving a complete meaning. It will get a complete meaning when it depends upon this main clause. And subordinate clauses can be divided into three: noun clause, adverb clause, adjective clause. Okay, and each clause classification also we have seen. And okay, hope you understood this class, and next class we will see. Bye.